All right, welcome everyone to the TSRB Championship. As we are counting down the minutes. All right, for welcome everyone to the TSRB Champion for the race today. We're gonna start with qualifying, 15 minutes. I'm here in the commentary box with Teodoro.
Hello, everybody.
So today we're gonna be commentating the preseason test race at Tuscany Mugello. So today is the first race for the F3 season. It's a test race. Obviously, we're gonna have some more races along the way. The first round gonna be at Shanghai International Circuit next week. So just to begin with, Teodoro, who are your prospects for pole position this race?
I mean, definitely we're gonna have to look out for Novic, which has been a prominent force on the track, with his number 27 currently. And he set the fastest time in practice at 1:32.773, which is a really, really good lap for this race. We are obviously gonna have to watch out also for Rob, which is gonna be a not so close second, unfortunately, because of his ability that is shown in the past seasons, which I participated in. And I have to say that he's a really strong force on track.
Right, the drivers are now leaving their boxes to start their first lap. This is quite some chaos now. A lot of cars very packed together. You can see it on the mini-map on the right.
Yeah, that's true there. It's definitely gonna be really hard to set a good qualifying lap, considering how close all of the cars are. Currently, we're looking at Thomas, which is one of the, let's say, most important
Oh.
drivers to the championship, considering he's now basically orchestrating the whole thing.
Already some drivers struggling to find some space for their laps.
Yeah.
Lotus off the track as well.
That it's another factor that is also gonna be incredibly important in the race. Is definitely gonna be DRS, which on the main straight is gonna give drivers a really big amount of opportunities to overtake in the first corner.
You can see the rear wing flap opening for Vettel. Ooh, spin for him.
Ooh,
Oy, 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 oy. Oh, and he's flipped the
Phantom
car.
spins into the barrier.
Small
Flipped the
mistake by
car
him.
and he was also on the racing line. That could have been very dangerous.
Yes.
We also have other people that are joining right now, other than the drivers who started.
Yes, we have a ton of new faces here. Probably a very prominent one is Nicolas Kukic. He's done a good lap in practice.
Yeah,
Let's see if he can.
they're still trying to overtake the person who he just overtook. I couldn't really read the name. He showed a lot of ability in keeping control of the car, even though his lines were definitely not favorable for him.
Yes. Lot of slip angle for him in the final corner there. He has a purple sector
Yeah.
1 though. Purple sector 2 is Varnovich, but let's see probably the first quick lap time that we're gonna see. What is it gonna be from Kukic? Oh, he takes P3. Thomas right now in P1 with a 34-1. This is a surprise. He probably had a mistake in sector 3 there. Novic might have had an issue on his lap. Doesn't look that fast anymore.
Yeah, he's definitely already put somewhere on the tires in these first minutes of qualifying.
Yes, these tires, you can see in our little leaderboard that there is definitely some tire strategy going on. A lot of people on the mediums, a lot of people on the hards, and I can even see a couple of individuals on the softs right now. Theodore, what do you think is going to be the best?
Considering it's qualifying,
Yeah. What do you think is the best tire compound for the qualifying?
I mean, softs, considering you just have to do one good lap. After you've done that, you can continue either practicing or stay in the pits waiting for another opportunity. Now we see Novic taking the pole position with a 1:33.719.
Good lap by him, very good.
Yeah, though I am really freaked out by the fact that he decided to go off track at the end of his lap.
Yes, oh,
Maybe.
and that's, oh.
Victor Moito makes contact with another car. He's backwards on the racing line.
That
This
is
would definitely
suboptimal.
require some action for the stewards.
This is in the final corner as well, so he won't be able to start a new lap very easily.
Yeah, that is
Unfortunate.
true, that is true. And that's what I would have done. I would have definitely teleported to pits to have fresh tires and just in general be able to start on a new canvas.
For sure, for sure. Let's see, Norwich still out on track. Doesn't seem to be improving that much at the minute. He had a decent Sector 1, but
Yeah.
all of his Sector 2 mini-sectors are grey. He has a comfortable lead though, 4/10 to P2. Big gapping for qualifying.
Eight minutes and 45 seconds on the clock left in qualifying. Still enough time to do around 4 or 5 laps.
Yeah, I'd say something like
Depending on
that.
where you are on the track.
This qualifying definitely isn't over. Novic probably still has to improve his lap before he can secure that pole. This was not a great lap time by him. Not an improvement.
Yeah, he was not able
Thomas
to
does it.
improve.
Oh, and Rob there. Cross the
Rob
line
takes
very
second
close to
place.
Novic. Just within a tenth there of Novic. He should be watching out behind him now.
Yeah, he should definitely. In practice, they seemed. Ooh, Novic.
Novic
Did he make
purple sector
contact with?
1. I don't think if there was I don't know if there was contact, but he's definitely flying. Let's get on board with him. Oh, and we don't have any onboard sound. Great, we do not have any onboard sounds. Let's just ride along with him like this then.
Look at
Ooh,
him
that
using
was
all
Rob
of the
off as
track
well.
every opportunity he has. No, not the final corner. I got confused.
Well, it's very close to track limits.
Purple sector 1 and purple sector 2.
This
Here he
is
goes for a
gonna
late apex,
be
as he should.
This is gonna be a good lap by Novic.
He's definitely trying his best. You can see his motivation in doing this.
Lorenzo pulling away very
Lorenzo,
nicely.
yeah. And he's basically across the line. Let's see what lap he gets. And he improves his
33.3.
time 4/10 of a second. That is a lot. That is definitely a lot.
For sure.
Boss jumping up to 9th place with a 1:35.727.
Bosses, and we see a lot of new names here in the championship. We see Danny Game 10, Andrew S XW5. Sorry for butchering your name.
Yeah.
Good to see these guys.
He also jumped up a couple places.
Oh, and we see Phantom Bobby Vaquinov going up into P6 as he gets beaten. But oh, and that's a big crash behind.
Ooh, head off.
That didn't look very great.
Yeah, head off just really left the track heavily there
Yes,
in the
for
first
sure.
corner. Honestly, I'm not sure, but Rob is probably not gonna be able to get the pole position after the amazing lap by Novic.
That was a very good lap by Novic. Rob does look to be pushing it a lot though. He has a lot of cars going off track behind him. He has a green sector 1, which means he is improving. God, just look at that car attack that corner.
Yeah. Ooh, Lorenzo beating Thomas by around 0.4 tenths of a second.
Rob messing up his lap. He's gonna have to try again to try and beat Novic. Very small gap between the two friends. Lorenzo Cantona and Thomas is ready.
Yeah. That is true. We might see a really good battle between the two.
Yes, for sure.
Ooh, Thomas having really big difficulties controlling the car. We can really see him losing the tail a bit.
Alright.
Yeah, he's really pushing the limits of the car.
For sure, for sure. Oh, Thomas is off. He would want to get that position back from Novic, but fortunately he had an issue, although that sector 2 from him was looking very promising.
Yeah.
Lorenzo on a purple sector 1. Purple mini sector and sector 2. Lorenzo could maybe beat Rob here. He's only 2 tenths off. As it stands.
Yeah.
Round the final corner he goes. Finish line is a while away. DRS opens up. What is it gonna be? Ooh. Don't think that was... No, that was not an improvement. He must have made a mistake.
Yeah, he did not improve. Definitely the third sector could be his weak point in the race.
Also looks like he has some damage on the front wing. Oh, someone's off in the background as well.
Ooh!
Hard into the wall. I think that was Victor Hedoff slamming into the wall.
No, it was another guy. It was a German driver. Ooh!
Oh, but now he's off though.
Victor Hedoff just went off.
Oh, that was a commentator curse right
on the
there.
racing line.
Oof. Watch out, guys.
And he's gonna have to find a way to rejoin the
this
track
is
safely.
not a good rejoin. There's a car coming. Oh, has to pull out the way there. That was not a resave join Lee.
Yeah.
Oh. Borja Kankinen spun across the track. Snovic pulls through. He is on a good lap. He is not on the purple sector 1 though, but he is improving. Will we see a lap time under 33?
Ooh. So many cars off track trying to rejoin.
This looks like a battlefield out there.
Thomas leaving space for Novic is gonna follow him to see if he can improve his time.
Trying to get some slipstream there.
1 minute 35 seconds left. Yeah,
Right, so people crossing the finish line now, it will be their final lap of this qualification.
absolutely, absolutely.
Oh, Karov in the background as well.
Yeah,
Oh, really edging that grass on the outside. So close. He opens up DRS
Rob
for the
has
final time. It's a small,
no,
very,
he's
very
just
small improvement.
Ooh, Novic with a new record.
He beats his
Really,
old
really
that
small
time
improvement.
by 0.002 of a second.
Yeah. Unless Rob can make a miracle, I'm not sure he will be able to take pole.
Robert just started his lap. Oh no, and he's been blocked. He's at no. He's already been blocked.
Yeah, his lap is over.
Traffic is the traffic is killing out there. Let's just get a quick little overview of the track. You can see how many cars we have driving on the circuit all the way back there. Oh, and there's someone off there as well. You can see it's very hard to find space on a crowded track. Bob going back in the
Absolutely,
Novich is on a
absolutely.
double purple sector. Ooh.
Could Novic improve his lap time again?
I think he might be able to do it, but I'm excited to see if it's
Yeah,
below a 133 or not.
I don't think he's gonna be able to get 3 tenths, but he's definitely gonna be able to go under 350.
I think so too. Let's see. To show his dominance, he's got pole position. Nobody's gonna take it from him. But will he improve this lap time? Oh yes, he was a 33.0.
He does! A 133.042. What an incredible lap by Novic. As he goes back to the pits, waiting for the other drivers to cross the line for the last time.
There's still
And
some
here we
people on
have,
laps.
yeah, Phantom fourth, a new face being
He's only
this
1/10 away
new
from
prom.
his old teammate Rob though. Will he be able to beat him?
Lorenzo
He
Cantone
does!
steals second place from Rob.
Oh, Rob has just fallen down
Yeah,
tremendously. He's just lost 2 positions on the final lap of qualifying.
yeah, Rob is in shambles right now.
Rob is washed.
His career is over.
Oh, someone back in the off in the background as well. I think that was Thomas. Yeah, he's stuck in the wall.
Yeah, he's not gonna be able to get out of there really easily.
Someone just aborted their lap. DRC, will he improve? No, he will not be improving.
He won't, unfortunately.
Okay, I think player is the final car to do a lap here. It's now
Yeah,
come round the final corner.
there is still 3 other cars on track, but I'm pretty sure they're doing a
Out
cool
lap.
down lap.
Oh, I think player has gone into the pits.
Yeah, he has.
Passing through the so important safety cars of the TSRB championship here.
What a car as a safety car.
Nice Italian car to fit the Italian track. Look at how much drivers we have for this
Absolutely.
race.
Yeah, a lot of people are excited for this season.
For sure. Let's get a rundown of our top 3 then. Top 10. It's Novich in P1, Lorenzo in P2, Phantom in P3, Rob in P4, Thomas is ready in P5, Oliver in P6, Nicolas Kukic in P7, Victor Mojito in P8, Real Miggy Kulit 97 in P9, and Shane Poss in P10, and finishes the top 10. Drivers are now waiting
Yeah,
to
this
line
is
up on the grid.
a really important grid. There is a lot of new faces in the top 10, like Phantom, uh, Miggy, and Shane. Cookie Cheese new also, or was he here before? I remember him. I remember me racing with him
Could be
or
that
against him.
he returned actually.
Yeah, I think I remember him from the Formula Mazda season back in spring of last year.
That is good to see. I think we're gonna see a good battle happening for P3. Bobby Vakinov, better known than Phantom, and Rob, obviously being teammates from the old season, because this is a pre-season testing, there will be no teams. So that's gonna be interesting to see how they're gonna figure that out back there.
And here we have all of the drivers lining up on track.
Can have a nice view of the grid like this.
Yeah. Very nice, very nice.
For sure. We hear the revving of the engines.
Yeah. Probably heating up engines for start.
That is a good idea. We have a stepping start. I think the stewards made a little spelling error there. Oh, someone's jumped the start there. It's lights out and away we go.
Yeah.
It's been an issue for sure. Let's see if we can get some visual on what's happening. Oh, there's freeway here.
Positions on the outside. He tries to go for the overtake.
Ooh.
Look at him, he's really on the outside, he's stressing the car a lot.
Oh, I think we've had it. Oh, Tanner spun. Oh, and there's been a huge crash.
Big pile up.
Big pile up.
Big pile up.
Oh, that's been a huge crash. Full course yellow has been deployed. Virtual safety car, pretty much. There's been a big crash here. In turn 1. Cars off everywhere. This is turn 2 already. There's been a massive crash here. Let's see what's happened down in front. We see... Is that Phantom leading the race? Phantom is in fact
Phantom
leading the race.
Really had a good start.
They must have had a great start.
All of the carnage and he made his way through the field.
Great start by him. Behind him, Robin, Phantom. I've mentioned them before. The two teammates, they must have had a great start here.
Apex Zulu in third position. Can you please... can we please look at Apex Zulu for a second?
Let's
He's
see.
in third position.
He is in the pits. He is in the pits.
Oh, he's in the pits. He teleported back to pits.
Yes.
I think he's gonna get disqualified for this, or he's probably gonna be at the back of the grid.
Probably, but this is gonna be a close restart.
Also.
Look at how close these guys are.
Yeah, absolutely.
Novic obviously losing a couple of positions here. Alright, so 10 seconds away from restarting. Let's get a look from Lorenzo here.
3, 2, 1, and they're off again. Look at them flooring it. Into
Back
the
on the
corner,
throttle.
Lorenzo.
Lorenzo's gonna have a look at the inside here.
On the inside of Novic. He seems to have done it. He's gonna have to maintain his line.
He has made the pass.
And he actually does. He gets... yeah, really, really good move.
Oh, we see some accidental DRS openings there. Oh, and a full course safety car this time. Oh, I think there's been some issues in the back. Let's see if I can get a visual now. Oh, we see Alberto Maquinista off. Kick curbs following him. On Leopard out of the pits. There's definitely been a problem. There's now a full safety car. Look, there he is. Let's see if I can get a visual on him. Well, there he is. A lot of cars leaving the pits now as well. Look at how close these guys are. Wow.
Yeah, absolutely.
Someone locking the brakes. Here we have the safety car just blasting through. Watch out, everyone. So with just 14 laps remaining, we now have a safety car, which is making its way up to the lead of the field, which is going quite quickly for a safety car procedure.
Yeah, absolutely. The safety car is gonna have to really catch up to them as fast as they can. Or ask the drivers to slow down.
There we go. They've been asked to slow down. You
Yeah,
see that
everybody
happening.
hitting up tires.
You don't want cold tires on these starts. I think... Oh,
Somebody overtaking under a safety car?
this is interesting safety car behavior. Shorsh will be noted by the stewards here.
Yeah, this is definitely interesting. People are getting kicked for
They're just trying to get into this.
unsportsmanship.
Shorsh have been given a drive-through from the racing, and that has been caught up by the race lead very quickly. So we're just... He's gonna be looking to get...
George
Oh,
really
and these
holding up
guys
the
are
field.
racing?
I think they're just trying to get some heat into the tires, even though they shouldn't do it like this.
See, we still have a safety car on track, all the way over there. It looks like he's very much struggling to catch up onto the leading pack.
Yeah, they're definitely pushing under safety car, which doesn't really make sense, considering the current situation.
Definitely
The
not.
stewards
P1 is
should
also very much has
check
pulled
that
a
out.
15-second gap on P2. P2 is definitely going slow.
Yeah, P2 is definitely respecting the rules. Though Phantom is new to the league, he could be just confused by what he's doing. Because he's first currently, but he's at the back of the field.
So we now
And
see
can we get a
that
visual on the safety car
Phantom.
to see if it is...
I will find him. Here he
yeah, 11th
is.
place. Considering now that Phantom is... Ooh, the safety car going off track. Here we see some unsafety car behavior.
This is very unsafe. I Paul Tuoyanu. Yeah, I think P1 is now slowing down at the back of the pack. This is
Yeah, he has to slow down.
Paul is now making his way through the grid.
He still needs to overtake Phantom.
Safety car is gonna go through the pits. Oh, this is gonna be interesting to see if everybody follows that clue. Can see the long line of cars coming behind from the wall.
Yeah, Paul definitely hasn't noticed that Phantom is too far in front.
Yes, I think Phantom is just following the back of the pack. This is...
Yeah,
This
he
is
shouldn't
interesting.
actually do that.
So talk about that turn one carnage. I think I saw like 6 or 7 car beached.
Yeah.
Okay, this.
Yeah, people are turning in really,
Oh,
really
and there
late.
was this Nicholas Kukic. Is he gonna make it? Yes. So we have some.
Yeah, he is.
See them now pull through. I don't know what the purpose of this is, but I think Phantom might have lost his P1 here. I think. Oh, I think it's been red flagged. We've had a red flag.
Red flag, yeah. Everything's been red flagged.
I think the back markers didn't quite realize that they had to speed up to catch onto the safety car. Uh, luckily this is a test race. Let's see where it goes well.
Yeah.
A red flag means that we are gonna be restarting this race from the original starting position. This is great news for drivers like Novic.
All right. Note from race control: due to a lack of
A lack of
intelligence.
intelligence
I
is the right
guess?
word. Yeah.
Of
Yeah, we had
sportsmanship.
4 packs under safety car. I called a safety car. I initially called a full course yellow for an incident relating to the start on the exit of turn 1, which involved more than 5 cars. So I called a full course yellow for that to let people catch up. We then had, on the restart of the full course yellow, approximately 15 cars in Arabiata. All have issues as well. So we proceeded to call a full course safety car to let the grid repack, and then approximately 4 different people just decided not to catch the cars ahead due to the rules under the rules that are in place. Obviously, there's no overtaking under safety cars, so the incompetence of a few people, as well as the leader of the pack, who
Yeah.
never saw a green flag but proceeded to go. We will be disqualifying a few people from the option to race, as well as rewriting and reiterating some rules.
All right, that's
Yeah,
red from
absolutely.
the
We saw,
safety team.
yeah, all of the spectators and us obviously saw the behavior from Phantom, which decided to not stick to the pack and basically about to lap the rest of the field.
Yeah.
He decided to stay in last position.
Well then, let's see them have a go at it again. Get a nice lineup here. Let's get a one type angle on this.
To the start of turn 1, go to turn 1. We can see more of the action.
Yes. So 5 red lights.
6.
6
Or
even.
no. And the grid is
Phantom
off.
again has a great launch. Well, there's been a crash at the start. I can see 2 cars spinning, I think. Oh, yeah, there's definitely been some incidents
Yeah.
on the start. We have a car flipping. We have a car flipping. Oh, there's a car off.
Oh, Shane
Oh,
Cross off the
God,
track.
it's been another
Yeah, a
great.
lot of people crashing into each other. Some unsafe rejoins.
Some unsafe rejoins back in the front. Phantom again finds the lead after the start. Novic needs to get those starts down. He can do a quick qualifying lap, but he cannot keep that P1 pole position. I think we should start referring to him as Lando Norris.
Yeah, that's what I would have said, but I thought it was unprofessional.
Alright, let's see. The grid has gone slightly through Barry this time. Fenner is leading a small pack of cars.
It was definitely a lot less chaotic this time.
For sure.
Luca, there is still a commentary car on the grid. There is still a commentary car on the grid.
Yes, got it. Commentary can be clear. Great, so Novic in P3. He is looking to make a move on Lorenzo. Behind that, we have a ton of battles on track. This is gonna be fun to watch. Novic deciding for a higher line. This should get a...
Yeah, he has a better exit on the main straight. He opens DRS and starts taking slipstream. He might try a dive into turn 1. even though it could be really, really
Oh,
dangerous.
look at how strong that DRS is. Phantom just lost 2 positions.
Oh, and Novic up on the inside of turn 1. He could try to overtake Lorenzo. He's not able though.
Phantom
alongside
losing.
with Novic. Yeah, Phantom is definitely showing his true colors. He can do a really good qualifying lap, and he can be a really good, can be a really important menace at the start. But
Thomas is ready.
unfortunately, he could
Issues.
be vicious.
Karov as well. That is Emda Kopel. He's had an issue there. Oh, and is off. Oh, and we see a car go off there. That's Thomas off the track.
Oh, Thomas off the course.
Turn 4, that is.
Really
Oh, is he
slipping on
gonna
track.
beach the car? It looks like he's not gonna beach the car. I think he's gonna get out. Has to watch the rejoin though. Meanwhile, Lorenzo leading the pack. But now, is the
Yeah.
same gonna happen to Lorenzo as happened to Phantom? This strong DRS, let's see. As they power down the straight. Is Novic or Phantom gonna have to run on them?
Yeah, no, Lorenzo definitely
Yes.
has too much of an advantage. Novic does not care actually. He is alongside. And he goes for the overtake before the corner. That is really, really incredible.
Yes, Novic getting back that P1. I'd say just like Lando Norris fighting back for that P1, and he has it now, but this is gonna be some interesting racing because Phantom behind can't just sit there and wait. He doesn't have to use all of his tires. He can just wait and wait for the right moment to use that DRS and just power down into P1. This is gonna be interesting. Side by side here, Shinji and Apex. Ooh!
Oh,
Oh!
Shinji crashes with another car again. As he does an
There's
unsafe
been a
rejoin.
big crash.
Dio against him. Definitely an important crash. Especially in those corners. A lot of people are gonna have to be careful there.
Thomas having issues in the first stage of this race, fighting his way back, gets past Victor Hedov, is now up into P24.
Yeah, he's not in his best shape, but we can certainly see him getting back up the ranks.
Okay, as P1 is now making his way down the straight, we can see that Lorenzo is barely in his DRS. He's not gonna be able to... No, he won't be able to get a move on Novic. Novic is just that quick at the minute.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh,
And,
get Bow
and
here.
also Novic has the fastest lap of the race,
For sure.
I think.
Yeah, he has a 33.9. I think that is the fast lap of the race. He is definitely finding a ton of pace here.
Thomas already up in P22. He's really gaining positions every lap.
You can just see his lap time compared to the rest. Now going for the DRS, that's an easy move. Has to watch the braking go, that's slightly wide,
Yeah.
but he gets the move done on front leopard. Oh, issues for DRZ. Oh, that must have been a spin. He was in the lead not too long ago.
Yeah.
Lorenzo is not in the lead anymore. Where is Novic? Novic had a great fallback. Not too long ago, Novic was leading this race.
I think it's fun.
Might have been a spin, yeah. That means Phantom is the new race leader. Lorenzo also losing some time.
Yeah, Lorenzo is out of the DRS zone.
He doesn't have DRS, unfortunately.
Yeah, but fortunately he had a better exit, So he was gaining some seconds on Phantom.
Yes, now look at this little pack here.
Mm-hmm.
Pack of 5 cars. Everybody has DRS except for Apex, Alberto Manequista in front. Are there gonna be moves made?
Yeah.
Yes. I think so. Oh, from behind DRZ? No. Alberto
They're
knows. Oh
all
no,
really close.
Dimitar Slavov kind of outbreaks himself, and DRZ gets through. Round the outsider for turn 2 and turn 3. What a move by him. Prong down the straight. We have a little pack here. Oh, 2 and 2. Oh, that's a crash. 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 Pandy gets rear-ended. I didn't see by whom. Well, he is off onto the grid. I think, yeah, it was real me. Oh, I think Pandy might have beached the car.
Yeah.
Pandy has
He's
beached
not
the
gonna
car.
be able to get out of there.
He is stuck. He has went back to pits. This is race
Yeah,
over
he's
for
out of the
Pandy.
race. He needs to let all of the people by if he wants to rejoin the track. Or
Yes.
he's probably going to be disqualified.
Alright. So Tomze and Dimitar Slavov. These guys are very close. They both have DRS. That car in front is gonna have to move. Alberto Manequista.
Ooh.
He doesn't have the straight line speed without the DRS open. He's gonna have to watch what happens in front. I think Tomze... Oh, round the outside. What a move.
Oh, Tom G on the outside. He makes it stick. What a move. What a move.
Great move by car number 27.
Yeah, all the
Oh, and
way
a
from
spin.
the... Oh, Manikista off the track. He's had a
Oh.
major spin. Everyone is spinning behind him.
Tires are starting to fall off, I think. Big
Yeah.
problems
On
for
the
some of
sixth
the
lap,
drivers.
still 10 laps to go. We're gonna have to really preserve them if they want to continue racing.
Oh, Novich is gone.
Novich is out of the race.
Novich is gone. He seems to
Yeah,
have
he's
disappeared.
definitely... He's
He
retired.
He's retired
definitely.
the car, yeah. Oh, another car off in the distance. That is unfortunate for Novich. I don't know if he's retired the car or tried
If he
or has
crashed.
some internet issues maybe or hardware issues.
Yeah, could be.
Didn't see Tanner. This guy has been working up to this race all week, practicing at the track. He's now up into P6. I think that's higher than he would have expected.
Yeah, if he continues with this behavior during the season, he could really become an important part of the championship.
He can work up to
I've
his
seen him.
dreams and maybe get a race win
Yeah.
again.
Yeah, I've seen him train with Thomas. They were both a really good couple. They could be teammates in the future, but I'm not sure about that.
Potentially, yeah, we could see a driver move there at Agile Racing.
Yeah. Scouts are gonna have to keep out an eye for him, especially right now, trying to overtake Viuli. I think, yeah.
So I have some information on what happened to Novich. It seems like it has been a crash with another car that made him retire. It was Schorsch. It was this car. I think that might have been a blue flag issue then.
Yeah, definitely could have been. Schorsch has been having a not so, yeah, that's what I was about to say. He hasn't really showed ability in the race.
Plenty of space to improve then for him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Would love to see that happen. Oh, Shane Posh.
Ooh.
What a... No, he
Also,
hasn't saved
does
it.
he save it? He does not save it, unfortunately.
He doesn't
He
quite
holds
save it.
brakes, and he's back onto the pavement, onto the racing line. That can be really, really dangerous.
Loses a position to Cryptic Nyan, though. We just got over...
Yeah.
That
Ooh,
was
Nyan off the
very
track.
close. Church
Yeah, overtaken
looking
by
to
Fox.
claim more victories. Oof.
Ooh, George having another skill issue.
He is being blue flagged. He has to yield.
I don't think he's going to. Yeah, he's not
Oh,
going to.
he's been rear-ended. Oh, and he's...
Oh, he's been sit onto the racing line.
Oh, that is P3 in the race. Phantom.
Yeah.
Oh, that
George is
moves
causing
Tanner.
a lot of trouble today.
I was gonna
Tanner off the
say...
track and up his wheels.
I was gonna say that's gonna move Tanner up into P4, but... Oh, I hope he gets it out of the grid. He does. That loses him a ton of positions, though. That puts him all the way back into P8. However...
What a tragedy for Tanner this race.
Blue flags are really being
Lorenzo
annoying
in
now.
P1, followed by Rob, which is really close, and Shinji, I think. Yeah.
No, Rob. Nearly.
Yeah, Rob trying to get past Shinji, even though Shinji is a blue flag, and he spins.
Domze, not too long ago, making a move for P10, and now he's in P7. Some good moves for
Yeah.
him. P1 is
Rob
about
still
to...
holding strong.
Still holding strong, but about to face some more blue flags, it seems.
Also, where is Phantom? I don't really see him in the top
P3.
positions. Oh yeah, there he is. I didn't really see him.
He's in P3 right
He's
now.
really far from P2. Yeah, 6-second gap.
That is gonna be hard to fight.
Close in 7 laps.
For
In
sure.
around 7 laps.
So, I think these guys are pretty close here. Lotus and Glitchy. Now, I don't see Glitching
Yeah.
actually being a threat for Lotus. I think he is showing more consistent pace. But Glitchy is gonna be able to open his DRS, but Lotus also has DRS in front? Why does Lotus have his DRS open? I don't think that's allowed.
Yeah, in a real race it would be a really big penalty.
That might have been an issue. Oof, Glitchy aggressive.
Yeah, he's definitely overdriving the car.
Lotus going out wide though. Both of these guys are making small mistakes. Can they profit off each
Yeah,
other?
absolutely.
But Glitchy is on the softs. But Lotus on the hards, so Glitchy should be able to catch up to Lotus, but his tires have to survive until the end of the race.
Yeah. But considering this is a really short race, 16 laps only, he should be able to do it.
For sure. Oh, and we can see some fighting here for P11. Oh, and he's gone off. Oh, he's collected P12.
Oh, Machinista gone off with front Leopard. They're both into the barriers and they're both beached. Is front Leopard gonna be able to get out of it?
Alberto managed to
Seems
pull
like
out.
he isn't.
He does pull out. He's able to rejoin the
Yeah,
track
Oliver
safely.
too. Yeah.
Oh, someone off there. Who is that? I think that's
Yeah.
Makunishta again.
Yeah, that's
No.
Maquinista. Oh, on the racing line, causing another driver, a Finnish one, to go off track.
I think
A
that
really
was
dirty move, in my opinion.
Penny just locking up the brakes, trying to avoid him. Very close for contact.
Yeah.
I think Tanner is doing a pit stop. And as another car is also leaving the pit lane. People are thinking of pit strategies apparently.
Thomas in the pit lane.
We have Thomas in the pit lane. Does he have to change tires?
He already changed them, he's out of there.
Thomas definitely
I
had some
think,
issues
yeah.
this race.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Ooh, side by side here. For P15. Ooh. I think
Yeah,
Victor actually
Maquinista definitely.
overtook Maquinista here.
Yeah. Again, Front Leopard and Maquinista in a battle together. Let's hope it doesn't end the same as before.
Let's hope it doesn't.
Absolutely.
Front Leopard trying anything in his power to get past Maquinista. But he is gonna have his chance on the straight when he's gonna have DRS. Because Victor Mojito has already pulled out of the DRS gap for Maquinista.
Yeah.
Front Leopard definitely using all of the track here.
Yeah. He's gonna have the DRS opportunity on the main straight if he can keep this gap of 8 tenths now.
Also, just behind this
When they're
little
overtaking
battle here, we have the leader of the race catching up.
Yeah.
But now his DRS is gonna
And
open.
Oliver is in the DRS zone.
Oh, and he gets
Look at him.
DRS as well. I don't know from whom.
Alberto using DRS illegally. Oliver on the inside is gonna try,
Ooh, I think he gets it done.
and he makes the move for the first half of the corner. He needs to make it stick, and he makes it
And he
stick into
does.
the next corner.
What a
What a
move by
move,
Front
what a
Leopard.
move. Yeah, absolutely. That was really good.
Just in front of there, we just saw Victor Mojito. Oof, and a car is spun in the background. Oh no! Crash! Crash between P15 and P14.
Ooh. Cuba. Crashing into Mojito, I think. Yes.
Yes, he broke a bit too late. Mojito definitely losing more time in positions than Cuba, as we also see the leader now pulling through these guys.
Yeah.
Oof. I couldn't quite tell what happened there. I'm gonna look at the replay quickly.
Yeah.
Oh, I think Roberts just hit him, I think. Hit the blue flag. This is 3 wide here. Oy.
Yeah, Lawrence is definitely putting some space between himself and Rob.
Rob is definitely
Rob.
getting... Oh, and Lorenzo's off! Oh,
Lawrence is
no!
off! Lawrence is off! No, that was incredibly sad.
Beached.
He was holding the... Yeah, his beach is not gonna... He's beached. He's not gonna be able to get out of there.
That's unlucky fate for Mr. Cantone, which now puts Rob in P1.
That was a really important misfortune.
Now we see people...
Medula in P34. I've never seen him be so further back.
So we've seen people use their DRS illegally. I just saw someone not using their DRS at all, even though they were definitely within a second. He's gonna look for a move on Borja Kankkunen. Oh, locks up slightly, but he still is able to keep Cabrix behind. Oh,
Yeah,
he's
Kankunen definitely zigzagging on the track, which is illegal.
pendy off the track. Into a
Again,
wall.
pendy.
Yeah. Shorts just received the stop and go 10 seconds for speeding. He was trying to enter the pit lane, but that failed. Oh, we can see some side-by-side action here from Elise and SSF10, wherever that may be.
Yeah, let's just call him F10.
Let's call him F10, yeah. Elise had a bit of a stinker last lap, a 142. But I think he should be able to catch up to F10.
Yeah, I think so too.
They are nearing the... Oh, there's a car beach there. They will be nearing the DRS zone.
And the leader, Rob, is about to start the last lap. George in last place. Being lapped 4 times by the leader.
That is not nice to hear. Oh, at least up into the grass on the straight. Oh.
Oh,
I don't
why
think
is he
we've
doing
seen...
that?
I don't
Was he
think
trying
we've...
to grass pull his tire?
I don't think we've seen this level of tire cooling before.
Yeah. He was also trying to cool the floor of his car, I guess.
Nicolas Kukic, obviously being a prospect that we named earlier, finds himself in P9, which is not bad for him.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Further down the grid.
Especially being a rookie in this league.
For sure. Further down the grid, we have Apex Zulu in P3 with Tomze just a second behind.
Yeah. A lot of new faces in the top 10. Most of the, let's call them legends from the last season,
Yes.
have really dropped down in the rankings.
Tomze will be getting
the new
DRS here.
rookies.
Yes.
Yeah.
Tomze is definitely...
reception from Tomze.
Tomze is definitely a name I've heard before. Not in this league though. He's gonna look for the inside. Late move by Apex Zulu. He's gonna have to go around the outside.
On the outside! Bold move! Zulu trying to hold the line. Tomze still on the inside for this corner. He tries to make the move stick and Tomze and Zulu was off the track for a second.
Looks like Zulu slightly misses braking point there.
Yeah. Tomze on the podium, stole it from Zulu with a really great move in my opinion.
For sure.
Very bold move, especially diving on the outside and keeping your line until the next corners. That was really, really good.
Moving up into P2 as Phantom is in the pits. What has happened? Phantom in the pits.
And Rob ending the race.
Rob finished the race.
Yeah.
Did Phantom run out of fuel?
Yeah, I could have.
Perhaps.
Still, everybody needs to get across the line to see the finishing. Oh, what was that?
That was interesting for sure. Tomze claiming P2 and Apex Zulu, even after his battle with Tomze losing the battle, still gets P3 after the retirement of Phantom.
The two of them still fighting. and Tomsy is off the track. Lotus P4, followed by Elol, I think.
So, with this is the finish for race 1. We're now gonna have
Yeah.
a second race as well. Which means another start, which means another 30 drivers on the grid. Now,
Yeah.
the second race will be a reverse grid of the first race, which means P1 is gonna be starting from the back. And
Yeah.
I think it's Edula or Shores who finished last. They will start in P1.
I mean, Edula could have used that strategy because I know that he's a really good driver, especially for playing on controller.
For sure.
Yeah, I think he might have used a, let's say, jolly and decided to lose, like be last in the first race, so he can start in front in the second and maintain position.
So, okay, so we see some talking action from Apex Zulu saying that Tomsey is a dirty driver. That battle looked very clean to me. Could have been something off camera,
Yeah.
maybe that we didn't see that happen earlier or later. Tomsey apologizing anyway. Good lad. So we are now just waiting for the server to proceed to the second race today.
Apex is still angry at Tomsy, saying that he was racing. He wasn't racing clean.
Apex Zulu definitely not being liked by Thomas here. That's for sure. Okay.
You're no longer welcome here. Those were some strong words, especially from a guy like Thomas, considering he's always open for new people to come in the server.
Yes, he must have had some issues.
I personally think they had a really great battle between them.
It looked
I don't
very good
see
for
why
sure.
they should be. I don't see why Zulu should be angry at Tomsy.
Okay, I think we're gonna leave that drama for another day. It's just 30 seconds away until we're lining up on the grid for the second time. Third time, actually.
Yeah, because of the red flag. And all of the drivers lining up on the grid.
I'm interested to see who we're gonna have in P1.
Maquinista.
No, it is Slavov. Who's gonna be in P1? Well, I think the reverse grid has had a little bit of an issue. Well, did not finish there. So we can just go through the grid here. Pull it back.
Six
Let's
red
see.
lights. Drivers rev up their engines.
And it's lights out and away
out
go.
and away they go. Look at them racing really, really close.
So far,
Ooh,
no
3 wide into
contact.
turn 1.
4 wide there in the back. This
Yeah.
is clean racing, no incidents.
Yeah, this was really, really clean. Maybe because there were a lot less drivers. Look at Maquinista, he's in front, I think.
He has Maquinista. No, Maquinista's in the pits.
No, it's Andres in the front.
Maquinista is not in the server right now, so Andres is leading this race. Oh,
Oh, I
close.
think a lot of people thought they needed to leave the server because there wasn't a second race.
Yeah,
Like 12
definitely.
people left the server. And also a lot of other people that were disqualified during the first race.
Yes. So, starting to develop a bit of some gaps here. Tomze already finding his way up into P8, pretty much. Aloy going for a move that was close for contact, keeps it clean. Oh, there's a car off
Yeah.
in the background.
Still on the inside of Victor Mojito. He can try to get some slipstream.
A lot of moves will be made in this corner here. Let's see if we can catch them
Yeah.
over the grass there for a couple of cars. Ooh,
Oh, and
he
Aloy
broke
is
on
off the
the... He
track.
broke when there's been
Having
some
some
more...
turbulence because of the grass. Oh, Kuba and Shinji make contact because Rob accidentally pit maneuvered Kuba. Or
Looks
Kuba
like...
pit maneuvered himself.
Looks like
And
Rob's
they're on
turned
the
in slightly
racing
too
line.
much. There's a car
Ooh,
upside
big
down.
pile up.
Now there was a big crash there. No, those were 3 cars involved. One was flipped.
That was definitely scary to look at.
I hope he's alright.
Yeah.
Oh, Marley. Marley's off. Marley's up in one of the most challenging corners on this track. The very fast right-hander. Get some oversteer there,
Seems
that's
to be
gonna...
rejoining safely. Just needs to be careful with P35 behind him, and he moves out of the way.
Oh, and we have another issue. Oi, 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 it's Rob.
He curbs and Rob. They collide and they both go off different sides of the track.
Oh, Rob definitely has hot tires. Look at that oversteer snap.
Absolutely.
Victor Mojito going for a move on Tomze.
Yeah, up on the inside.
Gets it done. Tomze obviously was P2 last race, now losing to Victor.
Yeah. Zulu is nowhere to be seen. Could he be
But
at the back of the grid?
I think so. No, Zulu is in P20. I think Victor... Oh, this is good racing. Victor doesn't quite keep the move because he had some overtake on the exit. Tomze now pulling in front again. I think Tomze just made a very nice move. Oh, and he's off the track. Oh no. Commentator cursed right there.
Yeah. Unfortunate for Tomze. Andres still in the lead, followed closely by Kukic.
Kukic, who just did the fastest lap of the race, I think, last lap, so he is pushing to get this position. Now through the final corner, he has the run. He definitely has the run. He's gonna have to DRS.
He's using the DRS and he's on the inside.
He's already passed,
He makes the move even before the corner. That was a really boring action, to be honest.
Boring, but very effective by Kukic.
Yeah. Phantom with the fastest lap of the race in P3.
Let's see. Behind though, we can see Apex Zulu behind. Side by side with Kuba. Ooh, good switchback from Apex Zulu there. That was a very good switchback, but it's not enough, I think. Oh, Kuba gets his line wrong. That loses him some time. Now Lorenzo can strike on Kuba. Looks like Lorenzo's just gonna have to stay behind for now. This is the battle for P2.
Yeah. Andres holding strong against Phantom. Phantom is gonna have the DRS. Andres jumping to the inside, trying to defend against Phantom, which uses the pit lane as a racing surface. Andres on the outside.
Made a little bit
Could
of
have
contact, I
outbraked
think.
Phantom. No, they didn't make contact. Andres just broke too hard and he lost a little bit of grip there. Unfortunate for him, but really good move from Phantom, which is off the track. He loses some time. Andres could try and get some advantage on Phantom again.
Phantom
This
powering through.
race was the cleanest we've seen so far, fortunately.
Yes.
Robin P22 with the fastest lap at 1:34.8.
Ooh, initiative is
Oh,
not
Matt
reached.
in the gravel.
Oh, he's on the racing
He's getting on the
line,
racing
though.
line. Big pile up. Glitch is the only one that gets out of it safely.
Oh. That was not safe racing there. That was not a safe region. Oh, and
Miggy off
smaller
the track.
incident.
Cryptic avoiding Miggy. Lois still trying to catch Pandy.
I think Loads had an issue. Recently dropped a couple of positions.
Yeah. Just an update. Thomas is in P4. No, he's in P. Sorry, he's not in
He's in
P4.
P4, he's in P4, he's in P4.
Oh yeah, he's in P4. That's really nice.
My leaderboard is slightly glitched because of the disconnects.
Miggy is off of the racing circuit because of connection problems, probably. Lorenzo Cantona, really bad race for him.
Yes, Lorenzo. Definitely not the race he was hoping for.
In P15.
Novich, again, I think he was already disconnected, I'm not sure. Tomze and Mojito are pretty close. But just further back, Thomas and Shane Paul's also pretty close, but Tanner is just in the way. He's gonna be screaming on his board radio, blue flag, blue flag, blue flag.
Yeah. Trying to overtake Tanner. He has the DRS on him. Even though it's a blue flag,
Tanner
Tanner is
is
defending.
defending.
Yeah, even though he's blue flagged.
That is gonna be a... Oh, he's actually defending for his life. I think that
Yeah,
should be
he
a
locks
bit
up
of
the tires.
a
He made it
penalty for
stick.
the
Tanner
stewards,
still made
maybe.
it stick. Yeah, Tanner still made it stick, though.
Oh, behind you we have a little trainer for P1.
Yeah. Andres is still trying to get P1 back.
I think Phantom just passed Nikola Kukic, which means No, and he's off. He spun.
Oh, Kukic spun, which is gonna bring Thomas
That was
into
an amazing
fifth place.
save, though. That
Now it's
was an
gonna,
awesome save.
yeah, that was really, really good. That showed a lot of ability in knowing the car and controlling it. Thomas in P6 lost 2 positions.
Slow lap for him, last lap. About 5 seconds off pace.
Yeah. Probably spun F10 off of the server.
Kuba and Lotus being pretty close. Getting near
Yeah.
the final corner. Lotus definitely is gonna have a run. He has it. Looks like it's gonna be just a bit of a better exit. Now he's gonna open his DRS. This is looking promising for him. This is a long straight. And he is just gonna
And he's
power
on the
through
outside. Can he make the move before the corner? He
easily.
does make the move before the corner.
Great move by him. Victor Mojito and Tomze are very close. Still, I must say.
Victor in P4. Thomas gaining on Tomze. Really, really quickly.
Looks like it's gonna be a fun battle between these three drivers here for P4.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Thomas will even have some DRS as well if he's gonna maintain this gap.
Yeah, that is true. I think he might be able to commit to a double overtake into the first corner if he's lucky.
Might be, yeah. Victor Mojito is definitely gonna lose a position on the straight. But will Thomas have enough
And they're
speed
on
to make a
remaining
move?
straight.
Let's find out.
Thomas opens his DRS.
Victor Mojito
Taking in
definitely going for
all
the
of that
inside.
slipstream. Thomas is too far, he's not gonna be able to do it.
He is just too far back.
Mojito loses the position.
Ooh.
Ooh, Thomas definitely putting his nose on the inside, but he cannot
Oh,
make it stick.
Thomas definitely had an issue.
Thomas spun, I think. That was really unfortunate.
Little
He
bit
was
of a
really, really
drift.
close and spun.
He did just do the best lap of the race, 30 for 2. But unfortunate that he loses it. Now Tomse did get past Mojito off camera.
Yeah.
Tomze trying to chase down Nicolas Kukic, but he only has 7 laps left, so he's gonna have to do it quickly.
Yeah. Actually, it's gonna be 8 laps because of the last lap being able that you need to finish. But just barely.
Barely. Epic Zulu definitely gaining some ground on Lotus.
Phantom takes the lead. Elise dropping down places.
Phantom was in the lead. Elise went back to the pits, which is why that showed.
Oh, okay. But Elise is losing a lot of places.
Yes, because he's in the pit. Epic Zulu with DRS on Lotus, but Lotus has DRS on the car in front. I think that's a blue flag, or is that front leopard? That is not front leopard, that is a blue flag. It's Edula moving out of the way nicely. Edula definitely being very nice to Lotus, giving him some DRS there.
Absolutely.
Shinji also in battle with Glitchy. Glitchy definitely taking a tighter line. That's wide from Shinji, no? Glitchy has a better exit. It's not enough to get the move done, though.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Kuba getting slightly wide. Now mixing up into
Absolutely.
this battle.
Shinji definitely overdriving the car, trying to stay behind Kuba. But it does get a better exit, I think. He's gonna
Miss
try and do it all on the main straight if he wants to actually try and overtake Kuba.
Kuba is gonna have the DRS, though. Oh, I think
Yeah.
I heard someone go off. That was Glitchy, yeah. Glitchy just went off.
Yeah, Glitchy is off the track.
Unfortunate for him. Apex Zulu still behind Lotus. Oh, that was close. That's not how you slow down for a blue flag, but it's fine. Lotus, oh, definitely using all of the track. Maybe a bit too much from the track even.
Mm-hmm.
Apex Zulu is definitely gonna try and look for a move.
F10 back in the race.
Oh, Lotus getting unstable. Now he definitely
Zulu
has
on the inside
Zulu.
of Lotus. He tries the move. They make contact. And Zulu is in front.
I think
What a
Lotus
mix of
should be
emotions.
thinking long term here. Zulu on the softs,
Yeah.
those tires should die out pretty soon. If he can just put enough stress on him to defend. Lotus definitely with the DRS, Zulu also with DRS, but Lotus having the slipstream as well, that's something Zulu doesn't have. They're banging the tires along the straight.
Ooh.
Watch out for the blue flag. 3 wide. Lotus around the outside here. That's not how you can do it. The Zulu stays in front for now.
Definitely some masterclass defending from Zulu.
Very risky around the outside of, I think that was... Oh, I someone up as well. I think it was Boya Kankinen that he had to overtake. That was very good. Well done by him. Oh, we see a car off. Another
F10 4
car
laps
off.
behind, but back in the race still.
Ooh. Lotus definitely had an issue. I think he spun. He's
Yeah.
now 10 seconds behind Apex. Oh, yeah. Okay. I
And
think
he spun
Lotus gave
again.
up. Yeah, Lotus disconnected.
Yeah, he gave
Unfortunate.
up on the race.
Unfortunate quit for Lotus.
This is definitely gonna be an interesting season.
For
I gotta
sure.
say that. Just by looking at this test race, it's gonna be a really interesting season.
I think a ton of these drivers are forgetting that they're driving a Formula car and they shouldn't be pushing all the time but should be managing their tires as well.
Absolutely.
OP7 issue Andres. Issue Andres. He started this race in P1. Now fell back to P9. And spins again. Oh, collected tenor there as well. Front Leopard getting a free position.
Yeah.
Kukic in P2. Very much deserved. But still being hunted by Tomze. P14 and P13 are pretty close together. Shinji and Glitchy again, they meet again.
Look, I've gotten a message from the stewards saying that the car doesn't have a traction control or ABS, and this is why so many people are spinning it.
Yes, they obviously... TC and
Oh,
Ape...
glitchy off the track into the barriers. That was really, really tragic. He was also having a good race. See him lose it like this is really, really heartbreaking.
Damn. Oh, spins again. Yeah, he's definitely overheated those softs. It's hard to lose temperature once you overheat them.
Yeah.
Robin PLF definitely making a name for himself, putting down a 34.9, matching the pace of P1 Phantom here. But
Matt out of the server.
Apex Zulu still 3 seconds in front though.
Yeah. Though I'm sure that Rob is gonna be able to be pretty close to him towards the end of the race. Just
I'm
look at how
sure
much
he
he's
can.
gaining already.
Rob really driving a good pace out there. Thomas and Front Leopard very close as well. Oh, car off.
Cool.
That was Thomas.
Thomas off the track again. What an unfortunate race for him. And he also loses control while getting back onto the track.
Yes.
Do we have any news on where Lorenzo is?
I think he left. Yeah, he's in the pits.
Yeah.
He has retired from this race as well. Gap with Apex Zulu and Rob now just dropped under 2 seconds. Apex Zulu, that's not legal DRS usage. Thomas is not less than 1 second in front. The stewards are gonna be handing out some massive disqualifications here, I think. Post-race. Oh, that's Marley. Marley beached. Oh, and he hit someone as well. Is that Edula? That's not Edula. Who is that car next to him? It's Kick Curbs. We have 2 cars in the gravel.
Yeah, they're not gonna be able to get out of it.
Nope, he is stuck. Race over. Alright. In other news, Rob definitely has eyes for Apex Zulu as he is now battling Thomas. These guys got a little bit heated before the race. But they're already on the final lap. This is the final chance. Oh,
Rob on the inside of Thomas.
Gets the position.
Really good move.
They will be having one more lap when they cross the finish line, as the leader just started the final lap of the race not too long ago. Thomas lining up the car to make a move on Rob. If Thomas is smart, that's illegal DRS usage again from Apex Zulu. He doesn't have anyone in front. Ooh, Thomas off the track. Just about overcooks it.
Yeah. Unfortunate for him, I've lost count of how many times he's lost control and went off the track.
Unfortunately, yes. Rob and Apex is very close, but there's not a ton of corners left. They're halfway through the lap now. Will Rob find an opportunity? I think he will. Oh, Apex Zulu locking up. He touched some grass, just about keeps the car together though. Rob has the exit. Rob definitely has the exit. Does he have the overlap for the next corner? Outbreaks him. Side by side they go through the corner. It's just a couple of corners left. Rob has the inside. Oh, and they touch! Zulu off the track.
Ooh,
Oh, and Rob. Oh, I don't
unfortunate
know.
for Zulu. He's really gonna be angry about this.
I don't know if that was on him or Rob, but that was very close racing. As Phantom wins the race. Congrats. Tomze getting another P2 actually.
Really good performance from him.
For sure. Tears into the wall. P6 for him, P7 for Rob. Hot damn, big hit.
What races? What? Those were definitely some races that was definitely a lot of close racing, a lot of wheel to wheel.
For sure. This was a test race where stuff went well, stuff went wrong. Definitely a lot to learn from. As a race director as well and a safety man, we've seen a lot of things. We will be keeping an eye on all of those things and be improving that for the upcoming season. Next week on Sunday, same day, same time, we will have season round 1 on the Shang International Circuit in Wurarim. These drivers will be looking out to train for that as well.
Shall we interview some of the drivers that raced?
I shall see if there's anyone interested at all.
I'm gonna write the message in chat.
You can see F10 getting some plays for his clean driving. Yeah, I think we're gonna skip the interviews for this run, maybe get that done in the actual race. As this was purely a test race, I think a lot of feelings were caught up for the drivers, good and bad. But I think in the end, this was a lot to learn from.
Tanner is gonna get interviewed.
Let's see if we can get him in the VC. Alright, I'll be pulling him in.
Hello, Tanner. Welcome to the stewarding. No, not the stewarding box. To the commentary box.
Welcome, welcome.
So, let's start with a simple question. What did you expect from this race? Were you expecting to be, let's say, in the top 10 or maybe in the top 20? What was your finishing position estimate?
I was expecting like probably cracking P10. That was my hopes, and I mean I did that the first time around. So
Mhm. Yeah, we did see you on track. You had a good performance apart from some contact with other people, unfortunately. Did you have a good experience in general? Are you Are you gonna consider racing in the season?
Oh yeah, I'll race in the season 100%. I signed up for everything. There is no there's no way I'm not gonna race.
That's
So,
good. That's good.
so with all the chaos out there, both at the start of race one and during the safety car, how did you experience it?
Uh, I I I didn't make a crash escape. That's for sure. I mean, sometimes I did, but I don't know. I wasn't surprised. I mean, there's a lot of rookies in the season. Like, there's no skill filter for at least the preseason stuff. But I feel like I don't know if it'll 100% work like this. But I'm gonna guess that stewards might disqualify people from further competing in like round 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 based off that opening lap performance. So yeah, I figured that opening chaos was gonna be like the test that would dilute who got to compete, who wouldn't.
Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
we've definitely seen some people do some unacceptable stuff. It also looks like real penalty wasn't quite working, so we're gonna look to fix all of that. So, thanks, Tanner, for your time. I hope we see you back round one stronger than today.
Yeah, yeah, totally.
All right, have a good one.
Thank you, Tanner, for your presence.
No
All right, let's see. Let's get the RC in
Now
here.
we have the RZ. Hello, doctor.
Hello,
How's it
hello.
going?
It's been a interesting race.
Yeah, we know. We saw all of it, both
Yes,
of them.
for me, the second race was an amazing drive.
Yeah.
Yes, so
Any questions?
how was the carnage out there for you? How did you experience the driving?
So we got the first race before the red flag. I had an amazing jump, started from P11, got up to P5, fight my way through, and then in the voice channel we got carnage. Everyone saying red flag, this is horrendous. And no one was following safety car rules. It was pure chaos. After the red flag, the start was much more mid in my case. And for everyone, it was basically the same. So basically, the car was equal in that terms. Everyone understood the start now. First race, I decided to go back to the pits, maybe get a jump start in race two. Did not work out. Do not do that, guys. Anybody. And second race, what an amazing drive from me, I would like to say, because I started B30 right back in the grid, behind every blue flag, what stayed on track after race one. And it was interesting to see the carnage. I flew like twice in the air. I went off twice, surprising because the car is so unstable sometimes. Some corners you can go basically flat out perfectly, and maybe 2 laps later, you just don't have grip anymore. It's so weird. But yeah, from P30 to P6, I would like to say was amazing. Got 5 people. Yeah, that's from me.
All right.
Uh,
So about the
Luca, one question.
Mm-hmm.
Are we gonna play Rocket League after this?
Sure. I have one more
Fuck yeah.
question for you too, though.
Rocket League Grand Prix.
You said that the car starts getting a bit unpredictable after a couple of laps. Do you feel like a lot of drivers were pushing the tires too much, or was it genuinely just the tire wearing out?
I think it's based more on realistic physics, where the tire feels like, yes, you have no more grip and you start lifting much more in corners. But like some corners, it felt really unpredictable. After the double right-hander uphill, the downhill section where it's a chicane basically, yes, the inside curb was really unpredictable, and I span out, got stuck in the gravel trap, and that put me behind everyone in the pits. So some corners you have to be more careful. Some corners it's the same as basically new tires, but of course I was in a zone, but at the same time was more cautious with my throttle inputs. But I would say the car right now is amazing for racing. maybe not for everyone. A lot of people struggled on it, but solo
Yeah.
qualifying and just practice in general, it's not fun. The car is like, if you don't even have a good setup, it's a struggle.
Yeah.
Absolutely, that is true.
Okay. I hear what you're saying. Thanks for your time. We will see you back in round one, and we will wish
Yes.
you the best of luck.
Yes.
Yeah.
See you.
Me too. See ya.
Great commentary.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
All right. Next up, I think this
Okay,
might
next
be
on the list it's Thomas, I think.
it's Tomze. A
Oh,
bit of
Thomas here?
a. I think we might give this guy the driver of the day. Obviously he finished in P2 twice, which means he got the most amount of total points, I think. Let's see.
Hello,
Hello.
Thomas. Hello.
Good evening. Good evening.
So obviously,
So, what was... Oh, talk, Luca, talk.
sure. So you were the person with the most amount of points scored over the two races. This day. What was your strategy?
It was mainly just to get a feel of how things were ran here and just try and be as consistent as possible.
All right.
Yeah, you
So
were definitely consistent during the races, apart from some spins because of other drivers.
we've seen some other drivers complain about the blue flags. How was this in your experience?
Yeah, I feel some people definitely got out of the way quite quickly. Some people maybe didn't notice it as quickly, but I feel like with time it'll get better.
All right.
Hmm.
That is great to hear. And what was your like strategy, like your feeling going into the race? Were you gonna go all aggressive? Were you gonna just wait for other mistakes, or did you just change this on the fly?
I think at the beginning I was definitely just feeling it out and waiting for mistakes, seeing as I was starting all the way at the back in the first race. So I was just letting the chaos unfold. And after that, I slowly started going faster and faster, trying to eke out some more positions.
Yeah, that was the same strategy I used when I raced in the league.
Definitely one of the best strategies, yeah.
Absolutely.
We can see it paid off for you, a double P2, a double podium. Are you looking to get these results into the actual league?
I'd be happy to. There's some tracks on the calendar, most of the Middle Eastern ones that have not really raced that much. So it's going to be a challenge there. But at the Japanese tracks, I should have a decent chance of getting some good results.
Okay, so you're gonna be the Japanese driver for us then.
Don't put too much pressure on it.
Okay, thank you very much for your time, and thanks for driving as well.
No worries.
Thank you, Thomas. We can't wait to see you race this season.
Thank you. Good luck commentating it.
Thank you, thank you.
Thank you very much.
So next up is our race director, Thomas. Let's see what he has to say about the race from a driving perspective and a directing perspective.
Hello,
Hello, Thomas.
Hello.
Hello everyone.
So, Thomas, both as a racing driver and as the race director, give us your view on the races today.
Okay, so the goal of this preseason test race was, of course, testing both for the drivers, but also for us, the stewards, race directors, and you guys, the commentators. I say, of course, the testing. You saw the race. The racing quality was what it was. But I say it was a very successful testing session because we actually found some issues we can fix and are fixing right now as we speak. Like, for example, the DRS option, the actual DRS rule, the setting in real penalty was disabled, even though we actually spent a lot of time fine tuning the various parameters, and it is now re-enabled. The car has been also fine tuned, so it should handle a lot better. in every other track we are going to visit. Also, we are gonna make sure that everyone knows how to actually approach racing scenarios like safety cars, starts, and all of that sort of things. But yeah, second race was actually pretty decent. Not up to the standards we would love to have for the season, but it's a it's a starting point. So yeah.
Yeah, I think this is also from my perspective, this is new for the league, so having this test race made us learn a lot here.
Yep.
So we saw you had some inconsistency, you went off track a couple of times, had a couple of spins. What caused all this extravaganza?
It was mostly distraction. I was having actually a lot of fun in the second race, but yeah, I was just distracted. I was kind of explaining how the race worked to everyone in the event voice channel, because we were in the event voice channel with the newcomers
Yeah.
and older drivers alike. So mostly just distraction, but yeah. Also the Mugello is a pretty difficult track to drive with these cars, but we chose it to have a worst case scenario. So people are actually prepared for the season, which will be a much more simpler tracks.
Yes.
Otherwise, we'd have a problem which we had in some previous seasons, where people would learn the car at a very, very easy and short track and then go unprepared for the season and have race one be like this preseason race one, which would be suboptimal in
Absolutely.
an actual championship context. Yeah, that's all.
All right. Thank you for your time, Thomas. Also,
You're
thank you.
welcome.
Thank you for your
commentating.
work. Thank you. We will see you back round 1. So best of
Yep.
luck in the season.
Thank you. Have fun with the rest of the interviews, if there are any left.
Yes.
Yeah, there is. Thank
See
you
ya.
very much for your help, Thomas.
Ciao.
Yep. Bye.
So for the next interview, we have Nicolas Kukic. I'll drag him in. Hello, Nicholas.
Hello.
Hello, Nicholas. So you're a new face on the track, right?
That's right, this would be my first race.
So what is it like driving here for the first time?
I mean, coming from racing series such as GT3, GT4, it's totally different for me. Getting used to the car and everything. I've never driven this track before. Never have I used the Formula 3 cars. So yeah, it's really different, but I just put everything I knew into the race, and yeah, here we are, P3.
Sounds good. We saw you having a big battle with Phantom, one of the better known drivers in this league, very fast. It looks like you have good pace. What are your expectations for the rest of the season?
Well, I'm really not sure. I had only 4 hours of practice today for this track in total. As I said, I didn't drive this track at all. So with only 4 hours, I'm pretty happy with it. And for the rest of the season, I'd say, I don't know. I'm just gonna keep pushing, and I just expect a lot from myself, a lot from my team, and yeah, we'll just see where we end up.
All right. One final question here. Also on that battle with Phantom, we saw you go off track in the fast uphill right-hander. You had an amazing save there. Can you just bring us along what went through your mind there? Because that was very close to actually binning it.
Well, it certainly caught me off guard. That's for sure, because it was maybe halfway through the race, so the tires started to give up, and I didn't get a really good exit through the corner, so I lost it. But I just said, okay, let's make the best of it. But the save was pure luck, I'd say. I just got back on track, took a look at my tire temp, said, okay, take it easy for half a lap and then send it again. And, well, yeah, lost out to Thomas by a few tenths because, unfortunately, I ran out of fuel in the end. So, look, I can't really complain. I mean, the first race was really, I mean, to put it simply, it was a disaster, right? We had a lot of
Yes.
spins, a lot of crashes, this, that. Second race, I'm really glad with how it went because I got used to the whole racing atmosphere, got calm, got became one with the car basically, right? And then I was just sending it. That's all I can say. And then mistakes happen. It's racing after all. Something like this will happen to the best of us. But yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very much. I'm just wondering, you have seen the calendar for this season, right?
Yep.
I'm just wondering, what track are you looking out for the most out of those tracks? Which one gets you going the most?
Which one?
If you had to pick one.
Only pick one from the season calendar.
Yes.
Phew, I'm not sure myself. I'd say a track I'm really looking toward is Jeddah because Jeddah is a really fast-paced track, and I think it can show some. It might seem boring to a lot of people, but it's a fast track and it really shows what a driver is made of because any mistake will happen within a blink of an eye. So you really need to be driving on the limit to be fast, yet you need to look out for those mistakes because it's not a forgiving track. There is barely any runoff area, so yeah, that's the track I'm looking out for the most.
Okay, sounds like you're out for a challenge. Thank you very much for your time. We will look at you back in round 1 and we will definitely keep an eye on you at Jeddah then and see how that comes along. Thank you very much.
Yep, I'm hoping to see you guys in P1 next time.
Yep. Thank you, Nicholas.
Yep, thank you guys. Have a nice night or day or
Thank
wherever
you.
You too, man. You too.
Alright, so that was Nicholas. With this, I think we're gonna end the stream for today. Thank
Yeah.
you, Teodoro, for commentating.
It's all thanks to you, Luca. Without you, I wouldn't be here.
Thank you very much. If you guys are watching, you can check the replay later to see some cool stuff that happened. And obviously next week we're gonna be here for the first round, actually racing for points. So stay tuned for that and have a nice evening, everyone.